Welcome. You've got mail.
Hola, gang. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing?
Quite a place here, isn't it? I hope you're all going to enjoy it.
So, we're here. I screwed up the elements on my software, on my stream, on my OBS. And of course I freaked out. And I'm going, oh crap, gonna have to postpone. But I got it fixed. So I figure, okay, well, let's go ahead. Just be a little bit late. Here we are. Welcome everybody. Hello. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh, everybody got their coffee? I got mine. If you don't, you know where to get it.
There's coffee in that nebula.
Old Florida Stanley's here with his Sudoku and his warm, soft pretzel. Okay, let me go ahead and bring up the chat over here. I'm still a little bit unprepped. So hold on. Hold on a momento. Let's bring that up. And there we go. Let's go ahead and pop out the chat so I can have it full screen on my main monitor. Then we can get rid of this. And let's see, where is it? There we go. Okay, all set. So let me go ahead and see who's wandering in or who's been waiting. Gamer Girl, Eric, Michael, Chevy, Lego Dude, Meek, and that's it so far. I think. Hold on, let me get to the bottom of the chat. And Todd, and Bunny. All right. Gang's all coming in. Oh, like I said, Chevy, it was just I screwed up the elements on my software, and it looked horrible, and I freaked out. But got it fixed pretty well. Looks like chat is on the main screen there, and it looks good. Okay. Good to go. Hey, Shell. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
How you dying? I am an old geezer. That's right. In October, I will be 61. Oh my God. This sucks. Do I go on the Aldi Reddit at all? No, I do not. I probably should. That'd be a good thing. Usually I find out about Aldi stuff on TikTok. Happy Friday to you, Soil. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hello. 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 Hello.
But everything else looks good. What I've done is I've locked my sources now, which means that I cannot move them around unless I manually unlock it. So this should not happen again. Had spaghetti and cheese bread for supper. That sounds good. I had... Let me see. Do I have it on my phone? If I do, I'll send it over to my email and show you guys. I made up from my HelloFresh box a shrimp dish, which was really yummy. Let's see. Had like garlic butter in it and stuff, and okay, I'll send that one over. I'll send it to myself via email and grab it and put it on the screen for you guys. La la la. Okay, there it is. This came through. My nephew is visiting. He's 8 and has most 8-year-olds do. Yep, the children have the energy and us old guys have none. Maybe it gets sucked from us and they get it all. That may explain it. Okay, let me see. I can just pull this up full screen. Yeah, I'll just pull that up full screen. Okay, let me go ahead and take you over the other stuff. There's what I had. That was from my HelloFresh box. And it was a shrimp, and it had like garlic butter in it and some herbs and spices and zucchini. And I put some onion in it also. And I actually found that I actually enjoy cooking a little bit when I have all the ingredients in front of me. But yeah, so that was it. I liked it. It was yummy. It was good. It was good. Back over to the, there we go. Oh, let's see. So say hello to Wyatt. Hola, Wyatt. How you doing, man? Here, I'll give you a Miss Doubtfire hello. Hello. There you go, Wyatt. Might be bloated later, though. Yeah, I've seen some of the Cantina stuff. I should be having a review for you in maybe a week, something like that. Do I ever get Aldi pizza? You mean like Mama Cozy's? Yeah, I've reviewed a number of Mama Cozy's on the channel here. So yeah, they are yummy. Everything that I've had from the Mama Cozy's is good. Or are you talking like in their fresh section? I haven't had any of the pizza from their fresh section, but their Mama Cozy's and the frozen, I've liked every one that I've had, I think. You were 12 when you first discovered the channel. Well, doesn't that make me feel old? There's Vengeance. Give Vengeance one of those. Give Vengeance one of these. There you go, buddy. Fart at you. Screaming Sicilian. I'm not sure if I've ever had one. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've never reviewed one. I'd have to look back through the channel, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, so you only thought they were okay? Really? Yeah, I thought they had tons of flavor. Now, which ones did you get? Did you get just the cheese ones, or did you get the pepperoni also? Yeah, I know what Screaming Sicilian is. I have never had Motor City. Yeah, some of my favorites, surprisingly, aside from Mama Cozy's at Aldi, is the Great Value brand at Walmart. Those have been fantastic. Hey, Leisure. What's up, man?
What's up?
Welcome to the stream. Got my new radio yesterday and got the custom firmware on it already. Wow, man, you're ready to rock and roll. I think they overcooked the ones I got. They were hard and both. Oh yeah, you gotta have good ones. Try a different one. Try a different Little Caesars if you have a different one around you. Been listening to music tonight. I found a synth pop band called the Birthday Massacre, and I'm convinced they're incapable of putting out bad albums. Oh, well, it's always nice to find somebody with music that you like straight across the board. There's only a few bands that I have that mindset with. Electric Light Orchestra is one, ELO. Everything they do or did was just fantastic. And then pretty much Queen. Eagles. Love Eagles straight across the board. There's Tiny. What's up, girlfriend?
What's happening, hot stuff?
How you been? Where you been? What's up? Newman's Own. Newman's Own has pizza? I didn't know that. Yeah, try the Great Value. Their rising crust pizza. Friggin'. Well, I mean, look on the channel here. After the stream, go ahead and look up Great Value. Do a search for Great Value and look at those pizzas. Friggin' rising crust. About like that thick. It's crazy. That thick.
That's what she said.
Got the $2 Wendy's double the other night. It was good. The patties were fried. So. Yeah, I liked it. I like their double. Do you have inside jokes with your friends? Well, if I do, they're inside jokes and you'll never hear them. You're my friends. I really don't have any friends. Don't feel bad. That's the way I choose it. Going to the Flower Power Cruise Thursday. Who's going to be there? Hopefully the weather will be good. Yeah, that'd be nice. Not like any of those friggin' cruise ships I see on TikTok that are like rocking and rolling and everything's going all over and people are screaming. And yeah, that's fun. Yes, I've had one cauliflower crust pizza. Wait, no, that was the beet pizza, the beet crust pizza, which surprisingly I really enjoyed because I hate beets. Makes me gag, but that was really good. But I've never had the cauliflower yet. Newman's is thin crust, but less carbs. So and that's fine. Because as I've gotten older, I've noticed that I don't really go for thick crusts anymore. Too much breading for me. It's just like, oh man, I feel so like somebody hit me. It's crazy. Yes, the Wendy's Dreamsicle does look good. Coming out the 19th, I believe it is. Have it on my list of things to do. Like to be alone. Yep, that's the way I am. Well, see, we can all be alone together. That's right, or they wouldn't be inside jokes anymore. Cow sills. Have you ever seen the video of them doing hair? If you haven't, look it up on YouTube. That's cool. The cow sills, really? That's incredible. And they're all still alive and everything. Man, I saw Pat Benatar in concert at Austin City Limits. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. She has aged like a fine wine. She looks so good for an older lady. And I mean, she's 71 now. And her voice is still incredible. There are some notes that she brings down, a couple octaves and stuff like that, because I don't know if she can hit them. But most of them, she can. It's really good. But look up Pat Benatar, Austin City Limits, and it's like an hour concert. It's really good. Hippy Dippy Weatherman, just like George Carlin. You hate olives and cilantro. I hate cilantro. I love olives, especially green olives with the pimento in it. Good stuff. You seen on Facebook that all Burger Kings will close down this year. Well, don't believe everything you read. I doubt that. But wouldn't surprise me if a lot of them do. I mean, a lot of fast food places are like kicking the bucket or getting ready to. 30 bans? Wow. That's probably going to be most of the people on the ship. That's awesome. Wow, that's a lot of music. And how long is it? Is it a week? How long is that cruise? Canada Dry had a new flavor called Fruit Splash. Interesting. Never heard of it. Hey, Brent. What's up, man?
Hello!
Oh, anxiety. Leave your anxiety at the door, bro. It's all good in here. This is an anxiety-free zone. Cow sills weren't hippie, I don't think. Oh, yeah. Actually, the Partridge Family was based on the cow sills. Yes, Susanna Hoff. Michael and her are like that on either Instagram or TikTok, right, Michael? Yeah, she still looks good. But I don't think she's as old as Pat. I agree. Well, it depends on where you go as far as Burger King being better than McDonald's. It depends on where you go. But I would say probably, I would tend to agree with you. Pretty much straight across the board. Their burgers are definitely better. The Dirt Cake Oreos. I have not. Where are those? Woodstock 99. Nope, I do not. I do not remember. Yeah, so it's a week. Wow. Well, that's going to be fun. And where are you sailing out of? Store I work at has yummy chicken nuggets. You get 10 for $3.99. That's good. 10 for $3.99? That's not bad. Are they good-sized nuggets? Leaving from Miami. Okay, cool. Be 45 years old. Shao is going to be 45. Well, when you're 45, stop on by and I'll give you a 45. Hey, Psycho, what's up, buddy?
Hello!
Oh, Brent, thank you for the $2. I don't know where the pop-up is. It's supposed to be up. Where's the alert? It hasn't registered yet. Give it time. It will. Thank you, Brent. High five, man. Oh, another $2. Thank you, Brent. Really do appreciate it. Very much so. We're going to help you through that anxiety, buddy. Hopefully that... Come on, pop up! Doggone it. I may have to use something else for pop-up. Streamlabs is falling down on the job. Blaze Pizza. Not that I know of. I don't think there's a Blaze Pizza close to us. Well, I don't know what's up with those pop-ups. Oh, there we go. Finally. There's John Cena. It's John Cena! Wow, that took a long freaking time. So we should get another one here pretty soon. Favorite Motown artist? Oh, yeah. I like the Spinners. I love the Spinners, but the Temptations, yeah, they're good. Most of the black artist groups, just stellar music. Yeah, that is a good deal. $3.99 for 10. Depending on how... Oh, there's the other one. No DDP. Changed it to John Cena. Oh. Yeah, Streamlabs finally recognizes. So that should go out to Twitter also, or X now. It should go ahead and say Brent donated super chat. Yeah, got to change things up every once in a while. Self high fives, everybody. Self high fives. Can I do it over here? Yep, I can. There you go, Brent. Self high fives for you. Self high fives all the way around. Yay! Watching the movie Hidden Figures. What's that about? Is it on streaming? What's it about? There's Kevin. How you doing, man?
Hello. 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 Hello.
I'm a John Cena fan, so I approve. They opened a crumble cookie. Oh, I've heard about that place. Is that any good? Oh, so you haven't tried it yet. Anybody else tried it? Crumble cookie is overrated. Okay, so Psycho says crumble cookie is overrated. Still healing from your surgery last month on the 20th. Well, good. Just hang in there, buddy. It's going to get better. Going to get better. So your job, should you choose to accept it tonight, is to help me figure out. Steam has their spring sale on, and I'm trying to figure out what games off my wish list I want to get. I can't get them all, of course, but I'd like to get a good amount and then go ahead and stream some of them. So you got to help me decide. Brass Monkey! How you doing, man? What's up? And there's Albert.
Hello!
I have never been to Legoland. I think that would be a kick. Hey, Lego dude, have you been to Legoland? That would be fun. That would be a ton of fun for everyone. Yeah, I'd like to go to Legoland, and I'd like to go to, like, what's the Nintendo? Is it called Nintendo Land or something like that? That looks cool, too. About 3 black women working for NASA during the 60s. Oh, wait, I think I've seen a trailer for that. Is that on Netflix? RDR2? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Elden Ring I have. Best game is the last 5 years. Well, like I said, I'm going to show you my wish list. And you guys can help me decide. I'll probably only get 2 at the most. Because I'm poor. R2D2. Yeah, R2D2 is a great game. Oh, Red Dead. Okay, Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Tyson's getting up there. I mean, I've seen a picture of him now without his shirt on. He's still in pretty good shape for an older guy. A lot better shape than I am, that's for sure. But I don't know. Jake has got the youth on him. But has he got the experience? 3 large chili at once? Wendy's chili? That's the best chili. Oh, Disney Plus. Okay, I've got that. Paperboy. Great game. Dollar Tree store is called, Dollar General is called a poor man's Walmart. That's fine. I like Dollar General. You call it what you will. I mean, they're putting another frigging Publix out here. We don't need two Publix. Put something else close. Put a Piggly Wiggly close. I like Piggly Wiggly. I mean, the Piggly Wiggly I have now is like maybe only like 5 miles away. But I'd like one like right around the corner if they're going to put something up. Publix has good prepared meals, but they're very expensive. That's the reason I don't understand why people shop at Publix, because they're so freaking expensive. But I mean, everybody says their subs are just to die for. So that's something I still have to review is Publix sub. Something, maybe a couple. Went to Publix during your vacay in Florida. Oh, did you come and go already, gamer girl? I mean, I knew you were coming, but did you come and go already? We don't have a Publix here. You ain't missing anything, man. It's like just this very expensive store. And you're going, well, you can get a lot of this stuff at other places for cheaper. Why? It's a head scratcher for me. Favorite WWF attitude moment? Oh, I don't know. There's just too much to go through. I loved the Austin driving the beer truck in and spraying everybody in the ring. And I absolutely loved Kurt Angle driving the milk truck in and squirting everybody. That was outrageous. Oh, and so I have got a few that I can think of. Austin and Booker in the grocery store beating the crap out of each other. That was hilarious. Bogos make it good. There's this lady that I watch on TikTok who has like she does like Publix videos, and she shows you how to use the coupons correctly. I mean, she bought like $19 worth of meats, and her final receipt was like 95 cents. It was crazy. Publix, Kroger, Inglis? I don't know what Inglis is. Hey, Trey! When did you sneak in, man? How you doing? How was the Wendy's French toast sticks? Did I put that out yet? Did I put that video out yet, guys? Hold on. I'm looking on my channel here. Dashboard. Content. No, I haven't even put that out yet. I haven't even gotten it together. Okay. I didn't realize that I hadn't edited it yet. So I haven't even got it up. You'll have to find out, because I did retry those. But yeah, it's not up yet. The next video coming up will probably be those. So yeah, you can probably expect the French toast retry.
Thanks for supporting the channel, Chevy 5-Speed.
Oh, Chevy! Dollar. Thank you very much, Chevy. For that, I appreciate it, buddy. Everybody give Chevy high fives. I wish I could make the. I think I can, actually. I think I can modify the thank you message, and I'll have to put some high fives in there. Thank you, Chevy. That's awesome. So, Tony, what are you up? Well, I'm just talking to my peeps here. That's what I'm up to. You spoiled us the other day. Well, transparency. In all transparency, that was a mistake. I already had one scheduled, but I wanted to put another one in its place, and I forgot to reschedule the second one. So that was a mistake. But I'm glad you liked it. It's the bot that comes with Ko-fi. It's just part of the Ko-fi thing. Yes, I see your comments, Brent. I see them. Oh, okay. Stone Cold said press check. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was one of my favorites, my favorite moments in all of wrestling history. I think probably the one that stands out the most that I still watch to this day is Jay Lethal and Ric Flair in TNA, where Lethal is doing a promo with Flair, and he's doing his Flair imitation. If you have never seen that, and I'm sure as a wrestling fan you probably have, that is absolutely hilarious. Both of them are so funny. Rommel? What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's happening, hot stuff?
Oh, I love Winco too, but Winco isn't down here. And believe me, I tried to get him down here. I keep on hitting him up on Twitter saying, when are you coming down to Florida, to the Panhandle? We need you down here. Yeah, it'd be great to have a Winco. Have you ever been to Nothing Bundt Cake? I don't understand that comment, Chevy. What does that mean? Brent's right here. Oh, Psycho. Psycho's trolling you there. Where'd Brent go? Squirrel. Oh yeah, a lot of old WWE. Well, see, I have Peacock also, so that's where the WWE channel is, the network. So I watch a lot of old school stuff there. Hey, Troubled, how you doing?
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. 100 million subs, that's crazy. Oh yeah, I saw that. He did a short, a YouTube short on that. Showed that Ruby Red YouTube. That was nice. Brent, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You're funny, man. Oh yeah, Lethal versus Flair. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Man, that's hilarious. And I watch that every once in a while again. It's just too funny not to. Oh, it's called Nothing Bundt Cake. Is a pastry shop. Interesting. I've never heard of that. Nothing. So it's like nothing but cake, but it's Nothing Bundt Cake. Gotcha. Bundt cakes. Yeah, I haven't heard of that around here. You're here, but not fully. None of us are, buddy. Well, everybody knows about Nothing Bundt Cake except for me. Hey, Robert. How you doing?
Hello.
Glad to see you. And there's Waka. Glad to see you.
What's happening?
I'm going to have to
hot
get some
stuff?
more hellos, but I've already said that last week. $7 for an individual cake, like a regular size cake? I mean, for a regular size cake, that's pretty good. Why I moved from Washington to Florida? Kind of opposites. That's exactly why I moved from Washington to Florida. Opposites of everything. Yeah, I just love it here. The sand, the beaches, the weather. Well, I'm not a fond fan of the tornadoes when those come up. My anxiety goes through the roof on those. but it's not too bad. I mean, and you got to take the weather here with a grain of salt, because they say it's going to do something, and then until you actually see it, it may not happen. Like today, there was supposed to be severe thunderstorms. I hate it when they do that. It's just sensationalism. Severe thunderstorms from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I haven't heard anything. So yeah, those didn't happen. And you know, the Sunshine State, and I love the you know, it's more conservative here, which is what I am. And I mean, just night and day and I just love it, having the beach and the water all over the place. It's awesome. I mean, I'm like 5 minutes from the bay right now, and probably 15 minutes from Panama City Beach. Big old beautiful beach. I mean, you've seen the pictures in my intro. Those are all pictures that I took from you know, from living here. $39 for a dozen. What? Are you serious? Or are you just being tongue in cheek? $39. No, you're joking. $40 for a dozen cookies. Favorite type of donuts? Ooh, crullers. Maple bars and crullers. You see that crazy blizzard that Colorado got? No, but I heard about all the really horrible tornadoes and crap up in Kansas. I was watching Ryan Hall, y'all, when he was doing a live stream. If you guys don't know who Ryan Hall, y'all, is, look him up on YouTube. This guy is the only guy I trust for weather stuff. Doesn't sensationalize stuff. Just a wonderful, wonderful guy. Knows his stuff. And he's incredible. $7 probably for a slice is my guess. Wow, yeah, that's too much. That's too much. I mean, for that price, I could get a slice of key lime pie at Schooners and be sitting there looking out over the Gulf of Mexico down at the beach for $7. Maple bacon donut or yellow cake donut with chocolate frosting and sprinkles. Oh, there you go. I've had a maple bacon. I had one from Voodoo Donut when I used to live in the Northwest. That's down in Portland. And they are another place that were horribly overrated. I mean, it was a tourist trap. And their donuts were not that good. They had a lot of interesting donuts, but not yummy donuts. I still prefer Krispy Kreme over everybody. So you look up the size of this. Well, is it a regular size cake? Or a regular size slice? Or are you just talking a slice like Brent said?
Here comes the money.
Thanks for supporting the channel Chevy 5 Speed.
Oh, Chevy's at it again. Thank you, sir. Here, I got to give you some cheers here. There you go. There's for Chevy. Give you some high fives. Rapid high fives. Thank you, sir. You're awesome. Awesome, awesome, possum, awesome, possum. I'm trying to keep up with all the... What? They were out of Tapcons? When I first saw that, Brass, I thought you said they were out of tampons. What's Tapcons? Been through many hurricanes. One time I had a PL glue plywood to... oh, okay. Stucco came off. Wow. Boston cream is my favorite donut. See, I don't really like filled donuts unless they're filled with like raspberry, but a cream filling, I'm not a fan of. Second favorite is a nice classic glazed donut. There you go. Chocolate bar or sugar twist. Those are good too. Really? 6-1, huh, Psycho? That Boston cream must be heavy. Yeah, I saw that you got a new tablet. That's cool, Michael. Awesome. The Djibouti Dubs? I don't know what that is. I did go to prom. I went to prom with my wife. We went to prom together. She wasn't my wife at the time, but I do shop at Walmart. I was there today, in fact. But I like Piggly Wiggly best. I just like it because it has so much character. And they've got t-shirts and all kinds of swag and stuff like that. And really interesting stuff. I mean, especially here in the South, man, they got some interesting stuff. We're talking like chicken feet and pig lips. And I'm not kidding. There is such thing as pig lips. Didn't go to the St. Patrick's Day party. Long John white frosting and white cream. Interesting. Yes, I like Heinz 57. I do. I like Heinz 57 over A1 sauce. That is my favorite because it's just thicker and it has more flavor to it. You never went to prom? You were a loser? No, you aren't. You just never went to prom. That's okay. 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. I got a 2-liter bottle of regular, and I've also got Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig is the off-brand for Piggly Wiggly, and it tastes just like Dr. Pepper. But they call it Mr. Pig because it's kind of like Mr. Pibb, you know? Remember when great American grocery stores? No, I don't remember that. I don't know what that is, Chevy. Maybe it was just in your area or something like that. Favorite local mom and pop place? You mean as far as food-wise? You know, I've only been here 2 years, so I'm still discovering stuff. I have to get back to you on that one. My mom and I had a quick chat about my vacation. A quick chat. How was vacation? Fine. The end. Kill. Guilty pleasure. I like HP sauce on eggs. I don't feel guilty about any of my pleasures. I have zero guilt when it comes to music, fashion, anything, because I just am me. And I enjoy who I am. So I really don't have any guilty pleasures. But it looks like you're talking about food. I really don't have any. Yes, nobody call themselves a loser because you're not losers. None of you are. None of you. Zero. That's a big zero. Ko-Fi does, as far as I know, they do not take anything from the donations, which is better than Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah, I like Ko-Fi. I keep on changing Ko-Fi, Ko-Fi. I like coffee best, but it's Ko-Fi, I believe. But I like them better than Buy Me a Coffee. Michael's just full of all kinds of trivia. Totally want to try to Longboat Key. I know people who have retired at 20 something and stuff. Just depends on how bad you want it. Keep at it, gamer girl. Go for it. Just a favorite small locally owned business. Well, as far as I know right now, I really like the Portal, which is a game place down here. And they have board games. And you can go down there and spend $5 and be there all day long playing all kinds of hundreds of different board games down there. And they have drinks you can buy and snacks you can buy, and just are real friendly, real nice. I like them a lot. So it's called The Portal. Coke over Pepsi. Pepsi is too sweet. See, I used to do Coke, but now I do Pepsi. But see, I'll do off brands. I mean, I could get a 2-liter at Piggly Wiggly for 85 cents still. Cheapest place in town. And it's good. So yeah, I'm always going to go for the cheapest stuff. Unless it's like a flavored Coke. If they had lemon Coke still in the 2 liters, I'd be all over that. But I get it when I go to like Wendy's and stuff like that, because they have that machine where you can mix and match everything. And they have lemon Coke there. I love it. Just wondering, I know YouTube takes 30%. Yeah. YouTube and Twitch take a good amount of money both. So out of all the ones that I've seen, Chevy, of course, PayPal is always going to be the best bet. If you do a friends and family to somebody, they're not going to take anything from you. But from the services for stuff like this, outside of PayPal, Ko-fi I've seen is the cheapest. They take the least amount. I drink Mountain Dew. I used to drink Mountain Dew. Now it's too sweet for me. See, Michael has all kinds of trivia. Oh, yeah, Joey's funny. Joey's a nice guy. He's funnier than heck. Longboat Key is beautiful. Longboat Key. Okay, I'm going to see how. I'm going to go to Google Maps. Let's see, where is it? And it's called Longboat Key. Longboat Key. Longboat Key, Florida. Oh, that's way down there. Okay, so if I went directions and home, that is 424 miles away from me. It's way down south. I'm way up northwest in the Panhandle. Longboat Key. Well, I'll have to check out some pictures of Longboat Key and see what that's like. Longboat Key. Here, I'll bring you guys over so you guys can look too. Okay, so this is what Gamer Girl's talking about. Longboat Key. There's a palm. Yeah, that looks like home. Pretty much. Well, that's a little bit windy there. Or it looked like it.
Don't tell me traffic.
Yeah, that looks kind of windy. Windy. Yeah, that's pretty. That nice aqua water. Beautiful. Very nice. Yep, that just looks like almost like down at Panama City Beach where I live. Some dude hanging out in the water. Standing up, that must be pretty shallow right there. And there's boats. Wow. It just barely comes up to his thighs and there's boats. I would have thought that would have been too shallow for a boat. Maybe I just don't know enough about boats. I was taken out of somebody's window. You can see the reflection there. Yep, that's pretty. Well, as I said, it's what you make of it. If you want to retire around 20 something, then make it happen, girlfriend. Make it happen, Cap'n. Oh, that looks like fun. We have stuff around here like that too. Is that a golf course? Yeah, that looks like a golf course. You can see the sand traps. Very nice. Very nice. There's a bridge going over there. Cool. I like it. I like that too. Oh, let's see. $4 for a 2-liter brass? That's crazy. Yeah, I'd never do that. No, I don't drink energy drinks. My son does. My son lives off energy drinks. Aldi Red Thunder today. I haven't tried it yet. $3.99 for 4 cans. So $1 a can. Okay. That's pretty good for an energy drink. Do I have my PayPal listed somewhere? I think I have it in most of my videos. But see, the thing with PayPal is like there's no pop-ups or anything like for, you know, Ko-fi and stuff. So there's no fun stuff that I can celebrate anybody who donates, like Ko-fi or, you know, buy me coffee or something like that. I like to celebrate you guys for you know, helping me out. I mean, I really appreciate it. I mean, you go into the end slate on all the videos, so there is that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look into seeing if I could actually make one. Maybe I can make one with IFTTT for PayPal. I'll look into that. Maybe I can make my own. Be a little creative. 24-pack of Pepsi is $14.99 now. Used to get 5 12-packs for 10. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. No high winds or thunder for Bunny. That's always good. It's all good. Music cruise goes to San Juan and Tortola in the Virgin Islands. I want to say on the ship, though, to listen to all the bands. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're going to do that, you can always go on different cruises and see that kind of stuff. But you can't always go on a cruise with all those bands. I don't blame you for that, Tiny. Ryan is amazing. Who's Ryan? Did I miss something? Where were you in Florida, Brass? So you moved to Tennessee? Okay. Because it was getting crazy. See, it's not crazy where I live in the Panhandle. It's just very mellow. Do miss Disney. So you were in the Orlando area? That's where Endorsement is. Flew out from Reagan International in D.C. and learned that D.C. is a no-fly zone. I've lived while driving for all my life and I didn't. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I knew that myself. San Juan? San Juan. Psycho, lots of historical buildings. That's cool. Where's the beef? Oh, speaking of old toothless fart ladies.
I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah.
Thank you, toothless fart lady, for making an appearance. We really do appreciate you. We really do. Most caffeine I can handle is 20-ounce bottle of Dr. See, caffeine doesn't bother me. That's why I can drink coffee like 24/7 and nothing. And maybe it's just because my body is so accustomed to it and I'm so accustomed to being on caffeine. Maybe I just don't know the difference between being on caffeine and not being on caffeine. I guess that's a possibility. $3 for 20 ounce at Meijers? I don't know what that is. Is that like a grocery? $3 for a 20 ounce. That's insane. I mean, you can get a good deal over at Dollar Tree. You can get those big, thin 60 ounce for $1. But I mean, why do that when you can get a 2 liter at Piggly Wiggly for 85 cents? That just makes good fiscal sense, I tell you. But I love it so much. Palm Beach County. Oh, okay. Coral Springs. Okay. Cool. The only 10 I see. That's funny, man. That's funny.
What you talking about, Willis?
Raising the Panera Sip Club to $14.99 now. That doesn't surprise me, but I do need to find a new place where I can get my refills since Circle K has canceled it. Luckily, I still had mine going, so mine doesn't expire until the 20th, so they have to honor it. But I mean, that's coming up, and then I can't get refills anymore through them. I'm not going to pay $1.49 for a refill. I need to find somebody else with a new club. That's a Jack Tripper type of line. I don't think I have anything from Three's Company on here. I might have to find something from Three's Company. Oh, Joey likes that idea. There you go, Joey. Look up Majors, kind of like a Walmart. Okay, I will do that. Majors, okay. I'll write that down. Yeah, I'll see if we have any around here. It doesn't sound familiar. I've watched a lot of people review stuff from Japan, or from 7-Eleven specifically in Japan. It's really interesting. They've got some really interesting stuff. What drives me crazy is all the people that are posting stuff from Burger King, or they're talking about new things coming out, and it's like over the UK, and it's just like, well, I can't have that. I can't do that. It drives me nuts. See, I've got some Mr. Pig in here. Which is very good. Tastes like Mr. Pibb. Oh. All of a sudden, everybody fell silent. Dr. Pepper is better than Mr. Pibb. I like them both. I like them both. Mr. Pibb is more of a nostalgia thing for me because I grew up drinking Mr. Pibb over Dr. Pepper. Agree with my t-shirt statement. I wasn't born to be a sheep. I got my wolf fangs there. There we go. Wasn't born to be a sheep. That's right. I am not a follower. I am a rebel to the freaking core. I do what's right, and I do things my way. Always. Not a fan of Mr. Pibb, but oh yeah, everybody's got their likes and dislikes, and it's all good. Rey Mysterio is pushing 50, and he's still in the ring. Absolutely. I mean, have you seen? Oh, I forgot his name now. Edge, Adam Copeland, in AEW. He's looking good. He's wrestling good still. And Christian is over there doing good. It's exactly the way you are. It's the only way to be, man. Only way. Yep. Yep. Okay. I'll tell you what, we need to get over, and you guys need to help me find what I should get. Well, I got the chat over here, so I'll be able to watch. Let's go to the desktop there. All right. So let me go to my wish list, and you guys can help me choose. Okay. At the top, see, I usually have them numbered by the ones that I want the most. Atomic Heart reminds me a lot of BioShock. A ton of BioShock. Gets very positive reviews. 55% off right now. It's usually $60. It's down to $26.99. And I've shown you the trailer for it, right? I mean, heck, I don't care if I get dinged by YouTube and stuff like that for live streams. So I'll show you the trailer. And tell me, for those of you who have played BioShock, if this doesn't remind you of BioShock. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring it up full screen. That's a little... Hold on.
Welcome to the mad, uchronic world of Atomic Heart, a new cinematic and explosive action RPG. Discover details of the amazing and intricate world created for the game.
Look at the ship. It looks like an old car.
Atomic Heart's setting is a fictional USSR of 1955. In a top-secret military base built to manufacture robots, known as Facility 3826. The mastermind behind this facility is a brilliant scientist by the name of Dmitry Sechenov,
See, isn't
who
this
pioneered a special liquid
BioShock-like?
substance called polymer in 1936. Expanding on the formidable qualities of his invention, Sechenov managed to launch a huge neural network of AI assistant robots called Collective. This allowed robots to free the people from manual labor in favor of arts and science. Everything goes smoothly until 1955, when authorities planned to launch Collective 2.0 and introduce a new thought device, allowing humans to control the network and issue commands with just the power of thought. Unfortunately, the launch of Collective 2.0 is sabotaged, leading to a technological nightmare. Robots attack humans, with hundreds of casualties among facility staff. You are Major P3, an elite soldier from the intelligence service. You are sent by Sechenov to investigate the circumstances of the incident and restore the neural network. Your mission will take you across the scientific testing grounds of Facility 3826.
I really want
which
this.
spreads like a fungal network throughout the Kazakh mountains. As you roam the base, you'll come across expansive scientific complexes, mysterious laboratories,
It reminds me of Prey also.
above-ground civilian infrastructure,
The mainly BioShock.
and discover bizarre underground tunnels.
That
packed
Prey
with
reminds
spatial
me of
puzzles
BioShock.
Even the most experienced players will enjoy. One thing you can expect is to never know what to expect. Be it horror, arenas, puzzles, or a plot twist with cinematic cutscenes.
Put pressure on this wound. They tried to save you.
Why the hell should I believe any of this?
You should be more careful. This place is a damn madhouse.
You're going to Chalamet.
The hell are you?
I've got eyes and ears everywhere, sweet cheeks.
There's blood all over the place.
You really didn't tell her anything, did you?
I never expected to see Victor like this, in these circumstances.
I think this looks really,
Human
really good.
casualties.
And he has to be stopped!
Poor bastards. What the fuck happened here?
Oh,
Who
that
the
was a
fuck
bad
did
word.
this?
Am I making myself clear, Comrade Sechenov?
But you won't be traveling alone. Here is Charles, a
Anyway,
polymer
this is
AI
a long
integrated
one.
into
This
your
is like,
experimental power glove.
yeah, this is like almost
Jarvis
9 minutes.
is a by-the-book sidekick.
But anyway,
to provide
so
you
that
with new
is
objectives.
one thing that I really want, and I think I've really just talked myself into it. But I mean, 55% off. The other one I want Koa and the 5 Pirates. It's kind of like a third-person platformer, cutie type thing. And play that for you. Oops. Oops. Looks colorful and fun. Kind of reminds me of playing a Mario game or something like that. It's kind of like something to relax and enjoy and just really have fun with. Nothing intense. Well, maybe some of the things are intense. I think this looks cute too. Yeah, I agree, Psycho. Atomic Hearts looks really good. Okay, so that is that. Oh, basically it's over, okay. Okay, so that's that. That's Koa. Now, Liza Pi is roughly based on Pinocchio, or Lives of P. So let me go ahead and show you the launch trailer, I guess.
Won't you help me, son?
Your lies are a rare ability.
Geppetto's puppet, our only hope.
Power beyond your imagination.
Come back to me, Carlo.
Lie to protect yourself.
You stole my sister from me, rotten puppets! Be careful, clever one.
Liza P. I think that looks fun too. Proteus. Now, Proteus reminds me a lot of like the old school 3D Doom-like stuff. It's very blocky on purpose. It's meant to resemble those. An epic campaign. Boom, baby. Blow stuff up. Multiplayer. Oh, it looks like they have Capture the Flag. I always like Capture the Flag and stuff. I love working on our team. That's why I love Deep Rock Galactic so much. Proteus. But those are... Oh, let me show you Crab Champions also. You're a crab with a gun. You just run around, shooting everything in sight. He is super crab. Crab Bond. And this gets an overwhelmingly positive rating. Crab Champions. Yep, overwhelmingly positive. So anyway, those are the ones that I really want. And man, I'm really thinking I should get Atomic Heart while it's on that discount. By the way, let me go ahead and bring you back. But you guys help me decide. Should I get, like I said, I should only get one if it's this much. See, I don't want to get P yet, even though it's discounted, because it's still 44. That's way too much that I would ever pay for a game. But I mean, Koa's $11.99, Proteus is $17.49. That's still kind of spendy for me. Unless it was something really good like Atomic Heart, and the Crab Champions is $7.49. So I mean that's really cheap. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. What I should get. I'm thinking probably Atomic Hearts, but I want to hear from you guys. Go ahead and bring back the chat and try and catch up. Going in your hot tub soon. Oh, you've got a hot tub? No fair. I want a hot tub. Oh, yeah. I haven't checked the free games on Epic yet. I'll have to do that. I usually grab anything over there. Although the games over on Epic, the free ones, haven't been as good as they used to be. I mean, I picked up the entire BioShock series. I picked up Prey and the entire newer Tomb Raider series free over on Epic number of years ago, but they don't do that anymore. Heinz makes a pickle ketchup now? No, I did not see that. That sounds interesting. Like a sweet pickle or a dill pickle? Yeah, Atomic Heart is... See, I love games that don't fit the mold of other games, that are just so creative. And BioShock and Prey and that Atomic Heart kind of fits that bill for me. No Mario Odyssey on the Switch. I thought Mario Odyssey was for the Switch. Paw World, yeah, I have that on my wish list. I'm really not considering that necessarily right now with the Steam sale, although it is discounted. It reminds me, it looks like Pokemon. Purple Cabbage, I think that sounds like a genius idea. Purple Cabbage, and they got Pico de Gallo going into it. I think that sounds good. No, it's not free. But it's close. I mean, 7 something. See, I wouldn't get the pizza. Pizza anymore actually gives me heartburn. I'm finding any place. Even when I've gone to Sam's Club for the pizza combo that I used to get all the time, even that's given me heartburn. And so I'm steering away from pizza. But you would get Atomic Heart and a pizza and a large ice cold Coke. Eric says get the Atomic Heart. Yes, they do have a lawn mowing simulator. We played it. I couldn't figure it out. It was dumb. We all got bored. We all died from boredom. Paint drying simulator is basically the same thing. Water faucet simulator. You're making that up. I've seen grocery store simulator, and I took a look at it, and you know, although I'm not one that says graphics are important, But I mean, the graphics are pretty bad on that. I'm going, man, they got to be better than that. I don't care what you're doing, how fun it is. Oh, you talking Farmville, Chevy? I think that's still around. Isn't Farmville still around? Yeah, I used to play that when it first came out. Me and my son and my wife all used to play Farmville. Andrew, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Yeah, they've got a new salsa, some type of salsa verde now in their packets. I mean, they took their original salsa verde away, so I'm not sure how similar this is, but I like that stuff. See, the roasted chicken, that's what they said was in the crispinadas. And I wasn't impressed with that. I was expecting a better flavor out of that. It was just kind of like a shredded chicken that got its flavor mostly from all the cheese. So yeah, if it's the same stuff, which I have a feeling it is, I wasn't really impressed with their I want the chicken wings back. Doggone it. Quit trying to buy graphics cards after the Bitcoin mine. My last graphics card was $290. See, I've got what have I got right now in here? I want an upgrade. I've got it on my throne page. Let me see. Hold on. Go ahead and close that out. I'll type in device manager. Device manager. I've got an NVIDIA display adapter. I've got a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Super. So see, 2060. And the one I'm wanting is a 40 in the 40s. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to my throne page. Okay, here, I'll take you over. I'll show you the one I'm looking at. The one on my wish list, on my throne. So this is my throne right there, throne.com/old nerd. And this is the one I want. This gets very high ratings, but it's not like top of the line anymore. It's a 4070 Super Aces. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at right there. That's my throne right there. It's cool. I like it. Bring it back over. Bring it back over. Yeah, because my computer is like over 5 years old now. Easy 5 years old. So it's starting to kind of strain a little bit. And I mean, especially with newer games, I'm hoping that Atomic Heart is optimized really well, so it doesn't like put a big strain on my card. Remember that game show Shop Till You Drop? I do, vaguely. I remember the title, but I don't know what it was about. $0.20 a packet if you want extra. Yeah, I've seen Arcade Simulator, and I've actually played it. I think it was free. I think it's a free one. No. Did I get that on Epic? I don't know. Maybe I played a demo. I can't remember. But I didn't like it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Tofu tacos? Oh, I wouldn't touch those with a 10-foot pole. Ugh. I hate tofu. The volcano menu items. I know a lot of people who really like that. Me, no, because I'm a heat wimp, of course. The 15 PS Vitas? What is that, Brass Monkey? I know not what you speak of there. But I finally got hold on. I was going to tell you guys something. What was I going to tell you? Now I don't remember. Oh, well. Uh-oh. Getting dropped frames. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't know why I'm getting dropped frames. Is it stuttering on you guys at all? Looking at my stats here. Yeah, I've got like 118 drop frames all of a sudden. I wonder if YouTube just kind of burped or something like that, because I've been good all the way around except for that. But it's still 0%, so maybe it wasn't anything big. No, just to the regular Game Boy section, Psycho? I'll have to check. Usually I check every once in a while to see if they've added new stuff. Just in the Game Boy section, or did they add anything to the NES and Super NES? They have Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, and Dr. Mario. Oh, cool. Smooth? Okay, for some reason it said I had 118 drop frames, so maybe it just kind of compensated for it. Because the stream says it's still excellent, and my CPU usage is very low. It's around 10%. So, yeah, maybe YouTube just burped or something like that. Thanks for letting me know, buddy. So you think I should get Atomic Heart? Should I go for the gusto right now? Should I do this thing? I know I'm going to love it. And it gets very positive ratings. What do you do with ripe bananas? Oh, you make banana bread. Ooh, a banana shake. I love banana stuff. I hate the texture of bananas, though. Since I eat by texture, I hate the texture, but I love the flavor. So yeah, if I could get my banana fix in banana bread or banana, just about anything. When we had 7-Eleven around me, when I had 7-Eleven around me, I used to get the banana Slurpees all the time. I mean, I know it's not real banana, it's fake banana, but still, it was good. Okay, so the drop frames is just sat at 118, so maybe it was just YouTube. What's my favorite Amazon product? Oh my gosh, I don't know. That I've gotten? I mean, it would have to be that I've gotten. Okay, I'll tell you a couple. I love this stand. I absolutely love this stand that I got. This is a new Loxy, I guess it is. But this stand right here for my phone, see, you can adjust it. I can fold it up and take it with me. Like if I fold it up like this, then I can take it with me and I can do reviews from my phone on like restaurant tables and stuff like that. But it folds out. I mean, it's very sturdy, very solid metal. And so I can put my phone like this, like that, and have it sitting there, which I do on my desk. Or, of course, you can do it in the landscape, same way. But yeah, I like this thing. This was a good deal. And it was like under 10 bucks, I think. That's one of my favorite buys. The other one is the desktop tripod that I bought. Here, let me grab it for you. And I'll put a link in the chat if you guys need like a desktop tripod. Let me go ahead and find this real quick. I'll find it for you, I promise. Let's see. Amazon. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite things that I have bought. I want to make sure that it's still available if you guys do want one. Okay, let me go ahead and grab the page link for you. Okay. Paste. Okay, there it is. All right, so this is my desktop tripod, and I can bring the legs down so it sits very short if I want it to, or like that. I'm trying to get it in frame. But totally adjustable, 360. I can adjust it any way I want to. I can turn it any way I want to. It's got, see, I just go ahead and attach my camera. This is what I use for when I do in the kitchen reviews. When you see me here at home, this is what I use. This tripod, and fits right back in there. It's got a little level, a little bubble level there. I gotta fix that automatic autofocus. And this adjusts too, so you can bring it clear down or way up here. So yeah, the size and the height is very cool, and it just folds down like this, and you fold it down, and it's got a little carrying case for it. It's really nice, but I mean, it's very solid, and this is one of the best tripods I think I have. I've bought. Anyway, I love this thing. So yeah, those are the two things that I really, really like that I've gotten from Amazon. But I mean, I buy Amazon stuff all the time. So I mean, that trying to think up the best things, but those are two of my all-time favorites. Banana cream pie is good. See, I'm a key lime pie person. I love key lime pie, especially down here in Florida. Oh my gosh, best key lime pie ever. What's my favorite? Shell on the beach? I don't think I really have one. I love all shells. We have Shell Island, which is like an island that you can go to by shuttle, or you can like rent yourself a pontoon or something like that, go over to Shell Island, and the beaches are covered with shells. Haven't been yet, but it's very cool. It's always on people's to-do list when they come here to Panama City Beach. My Amazon purchase list, the whole thing. Oh, that goes back years, Brass. It goes back years. Oh, they're opening a Hobby Lobby there. Oh, Chevy, have you ever been to one? That has got to be my favorite store. Five Below and a Hobby Lobby, but if I have to choose between those two, it would be Hobby Lobby. I absolutely love Hobby Lobby. It is so cool. Yeah, it is a really nice stand. Very nice stand. Nothing, it doesn't feel chintzy at all, cheap at all. Very solid and very portable, and you can just, it just is everything I need it to. Back from the hot tub, oh man, if I were you, I would have never come back. I would have sat in there until I was a prune. Without your glasses, you're blind as a bat. Pretty much I am too. I mean, these are only readers. These aren't prescription. But I mean, like this, I can't see I can see the screen in front of me, but it's really difficult to read. I've got to squint, and it's still blurry. So I may need glasses. I don't know. But for now, I'm just going, you know, friggin' $1.25 readers from Dollar Tree. I'm good. A prune. That's right. You stay into. I love the shower. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite places to be is in the shower. It's just cozy and warm and soothing, and just the hot water on you, and it's just wonderful. I don't like I don't like baths, but I love a nice shower. And it's got to be a cabinet shower. Unfortunately, I don't have a cabinet shower, but I would love a cabinet shower. I don't like tubs. Do you like Swedish fish? No. Not if they taste like that Oreo. I don't. I like cinnamon bears. I like those cinnamon bear candies. Those are one of my faves. I watched all the citrus fields die over the years. Sucks being in South Florida and can't have an orange tree. Really? Greening is what the infection is called? Really? Oh, that sucks. That bites. Yeah, fresh fruit. Mocha coffee flavored M&Ms. Did I try those? Did I review those? I mean, I saw them. Weren't they one of a few limited time M&Ms just a while back? I think I tried them, and I don't know if I reviewed them, but I think I remember liking them because I like mocha flavored stuff. And I like peanut M&Ms. I don't like regular M&Ms. Oh, see, we're all in the same boat. Tiny's blind without her contacts and glasses, too. What's my most upsetting memory on YouTube? The only thing I can think of is when YouTube stopped sending out emails to tell people when a new video was released from a creator that you sub to. Because now it's hard to tell unless you have notification. I mean, they're trying to push the app, right? The phone app. So they want you to turn on notifications. I mean, you do get notifications up in the right-hand corner on the desktop, which is something. But I think it's a main thing of pushing the app. But I think that was a big, big mistake because a lot of us stopped seeing the numbers of watch all the time. I mean, they tanked because people stopped being able to tell when their a channel they were subscribed to put out a new video. I think that's the one that sticks in my craw the most. So they were limited time. Yeah, I remember trying those and liking those. But I don't know if I reviewed them. You'd have to do a search. Got a sunburn on your shoulder. Makes you happy. I like that song. Reading your book in the sun and forgot to reapply the sunscreen. Well, I bet you won't make that mistake again. What's my favorite contrast and brightness setting? I don't know. I think I have them set both at like 70 or something. I don't know. I don't have a favorite, just so I can see it. I like color. What's for dinner? Okay, Tiny's got a question for everybody. What's for dinner? What time is it? 9 o'clock. Have y'all had dinner yet? I mean, it's 9 o'clock here. It means it's 10 o'clock for some of you over on the East Coast. Further east, I think Eric isn't it 10 at your time there, Eric? I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I mean, as long as it doesn't hit 10 o'clock, I could hit Popeyes, I guess. I don't have a Marie Calendar pot pie in the freezer. If I did, I'd have that. You're fired. Oh, gotta do that one there.
You're fired. Get out of here.
That's right. Get out of here. Yeah, I mean, you can get the notification, but, you know, back when I was doing YouTube, when I first started YouTube, and I can't remember what year they stopped it, you would get emails that said, hey, so-and-so just uploaded a video. And then you knew. You didn't have to go to YouTube and find out. You didn't have to open up the app to find out or turn on notifications. It was just a given. You didn't even have to, there weren't even anything like notifications then. The notification was getting an email saying, so-and-so just uploaded a new video. Fettuccine Alfredo, because I don't eat meat on Fridays during Lent and I don't eat veggies or fish. Gotcha. That sounds good. Is there chicken in there? At least some kind of protein? That sounds yummy. I love a good white sauce. Hamburger and fries. Where'd you get it from, Waka? Was it homemade? Ooh, shrimp linguine and garlic butter sauce. That's right. Just like I showed you I had from HelloFresh. Oh, I love scampi. Oh, okay. No chicken, pork, or meat on Fridays. Okay, gotcha. Man, for me, that would be, I don't know. Well, I probably could fill up on pasta alone. But man, I'd want some chicken. Nice roasted chicken in there. Rotisserie chicken. That'd be good. See, Psycho needs the protein too. Because we're still growing boys. A sandwich from a local sandwich shop. Just a regular sandwich or a sub, gamer girl? The Wendy's burger deal? You mean the Dave's, the $1 or the $2 for 2 patties? I've used the $2 one. No, actually I've used both now. So yeah, I've used both. Pasta is enough for me. Oh, I mean, it's filling. That is true. $6 fillet of fish. Oh yeah, I'm so there. Not. Oh, a sub. Okay. What kind of sub? Be eating tons of food next week. So you get, oh, on your cruise? I bet. Tiny's going to be at the buffet 24/7, watching the bands and eating shrimp. Oh, you can eat shrimp. Michelangelo's are awesome for frozen pasta meals. I don't think I don't believe I've ever had one of those. I don't believe. Okay, so do we all agree that I should pull the trigger on Atomic Heart? Is that like the general consensus here? Is that what I should do? I adjusted my tripod and it fell against my monitor. Don't do that. I try to keep my stuff nice. It stands up really well. I mean, it has got little feet on it. See the bottom? So it's slip proof and stuff like that. But you have to have it in the right position, because if you have it where it's top heavy, of course, it's going to fall over. But I mean, it is very solid. And you just got to have it right. You just can't be a dork about it. Oh yeah, I used to read Mad Magazine all the time when I was little. Mad and Cracked. Both. Atomic Heart and stream it right now? No, I would have to do some test streams to see the best settings to stream it so it wasn't horrible. Chicken, mozzarella, parmesan, and fontina cheese, bacon, romaine lettuce, and red. Oh, that sounds good. Any, not chili peppers, banana peppers. Got to have banana peppers on there too, gamer girl. Yeah, Mad Magazine was fun. Absolutely, Waka. Right off the games? I don't know. I've never tried. Eggplant parm. See, I never could. I have never tried eggplant. I could never. See, not only do I eat by texture, I eat by name. And I have never had eggplant because it has such a weird name. I don't even know what an eggplant tastes like. Pierogies. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not much of a vegetable eater, although Tiny, I don't know if you've tried it. I don't like cooked vegetables usually, unless they're like in stir fry to where they have a crispness to them, but it all depends. I mean, I will eat cooked carrots that have a crispness to it, and cooked celery and stuff like Asian stuff. But I do not like cooked broccoli or raw broccoli. That's disgusting for me. But just recently, I tried some carrots in the oven, and they were wonderful. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with the flavor of these roasted carrots in the oven. They were so good, and they took like 5 minutes at the most or something like that. You just put it up real close to the broiler, and it's like 350 or something like that for 5 minutes. And oh man, the flavor was so wonderful. Not a zucchini. I don't like zucchini either. Or squash. I've never tried squash because who names something squash? It sounds like some fat lady sat on it. I don't want to eat anything that a fat lady sat on. You know what I'm saying? See, Joey knows what I'm saying. Bananas or mushrooms? Bananas. See, I don't like the texture of either one, but I don't like the flavor of mushrooms. If I have mushrooms in anything, they've got to be cut up so paper thin that I really can't tell. But I love the flavor of bananas. Yeah, I've got raw carrots. I've got organic raw carrots in the fridge. And I have these little bowls that separate my sauce from whatever I put in there. So, I mean, I could put like salsa in there and chips in there. Oh, speaking of chips. But I mean, I have like ranch dressing. Put a little bit of ranch dressing in there, some carrots. Love those. Best chips ever. Best chips ever. Best chips ever. Doritos spicy sweet chili chips. If you've never had these, you've got to have these. And for some guy who's a heat wimp, that's saying something. These are best ever. And I get these over at Sam's Club. These are huge bags. This is a 10 or 18 ounce bag. This is like $4.50 over at Sam's Club. And that's what you're usually paying for a smaller bag, like a 12 ounce now. In stores and regular stores. Banana smoothies. I would like that. I don't think I've ever had a banana smoothie, but I think I would like that, Gamer Girl. Yeah, it can't be mushy. They've got to be cooked firm, like in a stir fry. I need my potassium. I need a lot of things. I still eat like a 12-year-old. I was never taught to eat healthy. Spaghetti squash is great. See, I don't know if I could bring myself to eat something called squash. Jicama? It's like a turnip. No, I'm not a fan of turnips. So I probably wouldn't like that. See, I like avocado dip. Avocado, as far as eating an avocado, like opening it up and spooning it and stuff, the texture's weird. If someone force-fed me Swedish fish Oreos, they would never be my friend. I would have to banish them to a, I don't know. But we couldn't be friends. See, I like fruit more than vegetables. I mean, I love watermelon. But I mean, that's mostly water. But I love watermelon. And as long as it's not soggy and mushy and stuff like that. I can eat most fruit. I love strawberries. I love raspberries. I love cherries. But very picky when it comes to veggies. I like fruit, but like it cut up. I can't bite into an apple or a pear. See, I love apples. Love apples. Granny Smith apples are my favorite. I actually like the sour stuff. But the red delicious apples are wonderful. Yeah. I can eat those. I like eating those. You'd save the day. Well, glad to hear it. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Pee-pee in the shallow end of the pool before? No. I've gone in the ocean. Ooh, see, blue cheese is something else that I can't, I don't get it. I don't get how people can eat cilantro, and I don't get how people can eat blue cheese. That's just musty to me. Red apple cinnamon applesauce, yes. I'm actually surprised that I can handle the texture of applesauce, but I can. And I like applesauce, and I love apple cinnamon applesauce. Just the cinnamon flavor in that. Oh yeah, that's good. See, if I eat celery, it's got to have peanut butter in it. You got to spread the peanut butter inside the celery.
Oh, groovy, baby. Yeah.
Brussels sprouts. See, I've never had a Brussels sprout. They look weird, and the name is weird. See, that's just it. Maybe if I ate a lot of that stuff grilled, like I did those carrots, maybe I'd actually like it. Maybe I'd find that I like a lot of stuff. Ooh, there you go. Celery with cream cheese. Yeah, flavored cream cheese too. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Pancetta, yes, I have had. I just recently had a sandwich from, once again, HelloFresh with pancetta in it. It was good. Ooh, yeah, lox and cream cheese is good. On a bagel? Absolutely. I'd be all over that. Oh, you don't eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. See, I like the peanut butter. I get this peanut butter that's a great value peanut butter that I know there's a name brand that makes it too. But it has peanut butter and jelly mixed together. So it's just like, oh, heck, I'm all over that. I don't have to buy two separate jars of stuff. I just get one with peanut butter and jelly together. Celery is too crunchy. And the kind of peanut butter I like is the crunchy. I don't like this smooth as much. I mean, I'll eat the smooth. Nothing wrong with it, but I like the crunchy. Too crunchy. Too crunchy for Tiny. Yeah, I don't think I'm allergic to anything either. Ooh, I love corn on the cob. Oh, yeah, sweet, hot, well done corn on the cob. Absolutely. With a lot of butter and salt and pepper on it. Oh, baby. Bagels and cream cheese. Yep. Oh, I love everything in bagels. I've got seasoning in a bottle. Everything's seasoning. And I'll put that stuff on a lot of different things. Yeah, I like everything stuff. Have you had the everything chips? They're the flat pretzel ones. I can't remember what they're called, but the flat pretzel ones. And they have everything one. Oh, good stuff. Oh, I love cereal. Cereal, I love milk. Milk is probably my favorite food. But I love cereal and milk. I'll have cereal and milk before bed. I get these offshoots from Walmart. I get their brand of Frosted Flakes, which is like a $1.98 for like a 12-ounce box or something like that. So, I mean, that's nothing compared to the price of cereal anymore. But yeah, I get those and I'll have that before bed. I don't eat cereal for breakfast. I used to when I was a kid, when I used to sit down in front of the TV on Saturday mornings and watch cartoons until noon when American Bandstand came on. But yeah, I used to eat it all the time for breakfast, but now I eat it for like before bed. What was the worst troll I ever had? I don't remember. I don't give them the time of day, and usually I just forget about them. I remember the good people. I forget about the bad people. I think one of the worst ones, though, I do remember, kept on saying the N-word over and over and over again. That was horrible. It was so mean. See, I'm not a pretzel guy, usually Psycho, but those pub pretzels over at Aldi, if you ever get a chance to get those, they're bold and zesty, and they're pub pretzels. Man, that made me a pretzel lover of just those. I won't eat regular pretzels, but I also love the real flat ones. I can't remember what they're called. What are they called, guys? What am I thinking of? Plain Cheerios? Really? See, I wasn't a fan of cornflakes, because cornflakes, you put milk on them and they're instantly soggy. And that's a texture thing for me. I love Rice Krispies. Got to put a lot of sugar on those. And Cheerios, I like the Honey Nut Cheerios. Cold pasteurized milk here. Oh, I just love milk. See, and I get 1%. I'll only get 2% if it's a lower price than 1%. But 1%, 2% is just a little too thick for me. But I like the 1% best. Rice Krispie treats. There you go. That's a way to eat Rice Krispies. I saw a clip of that with John Cena and friggin', I don't watch the Oscars. All it is what I think the Oscars is a bunch of egotistical pedophile circle jerks. It's just everybody patting each other on the back for being pedophiles and stupid. Friggin'. Same with coffee. I never got into it, never drank a whole cup. Really? Seriously? Oh man. Coffee is life for me, as you will know. Oh, those are the little thin, crispy, they look like French fries, right? I remember those. I think they still have them, don't they? Skim milk. Oh, no, I don't like skim milk. I do not like skim milk. And I don't go whole milk. That's too much for me. Coming from the East Coast, I thought you had a different view. Well, see, I've got my own view. Coming from wherever. It's just the way it is. Psycho likes 2%. 3%? They don't... who has 3%? West Coast. Well, see, the thing is that West Coast... See, California and the West Coast, the furthest West Coast of Oregon and Washington is very liberal. But you go further east into Washington, go further east into Oregon, and it's very conservative. Big difference between the states. I mean, a lot of the west, the east side of Oregon and Washington, actually at one time, and I don't know if they're still talking about it, but they talked about seceding and creating their own state right there, actually becoming a part of Idaho. And that's a big reason why I moved to Florida, because it's like night and day here. I mean, where I am especially. Skim milk is water that's lying about being milk. That's right. Amen. Amen to that. I've never had Roy Rogers. Florida Joker sounds familiar. I think I have, but I can't remember where, when, and what he's about. Isn't he he's some icky dude, isn't he? With like tattoos all over his face and piercings. Am I thinking of the right guy? I think I have seen him. He creeps me out. No, never had Roy Rogers. We didn't have Roy Rogers over there. We don't seem to have Roy Rogers over here. Do they even exist anymore? It was like chicken, right? Reminds me of evaporated milk you make with powder. Yeah. Kind of like the cereal that they have over at Walmart. They have those cereals in that little sealed bowls, like Frosted Flakes and other things that you take like camping and on hikes and stuff like that, and you just add water. But basically, it's just skim milk. It's a powder, a milk powder in the cereal. So it's just like, well, that existed forever. It's just like somebody packaged it. Powdered milk is yucky. Yes. Yep, that's him. Yeah. Yeah, he's weird. He and I couldn't be friends. And not because of his piercings and tattoos. I don't mind that and stuff like that. But he just, if I remember correctly, he just seems like a really icky dude. Taco John's like 45 minutes away. We don't have Taco John's down here. At least not around where I am. I don't know where the nearest one is. No, if I had cake, it would be white milk. I love German chocolate cake. That's probably my favorite cake is German chocolate. I also like the, I can't think of the name of it right now. German chocolate and red velvet. Red velvet cake is good too. Have you ever read whole sentences? Oh, sometimes. Usually not here, because when a number of you, a lot of you get in the chat, it's just like going so fast. So I try and catch the highlights and I try and address everybody that I can, but I just can't do it. I mean, people, big YouTubers with an audience of hundreds and thousands of people, I mean, they can't do it if they wanted to. It's crazy. A crystal. You mean with a K? No, I tried Crystal once, went in, asked them about their specials, and they said, oh, no, you can't have those specials that they advertised. And so I've been in a Crystal, but I've never eaten there, and I'll never go back because I instantly got bad service. They didn't want to honor it. They advertised it outside on their board, on the window. They even had friggin' placards inside advertising this special, and because they didn't have it in their registers, set up in their registers, they wouldn't honor it. I thought, no, screw that. Do I like Cheetos? I do like Cheetos. I get the off-brand over at Aldi, though, because they're too expensive. Cheetos, real Cheetos, are too expensive. And usually off-brands of stuff, we've all agreed that usually off-brands are just as good, if not better, than the name brand stuff. I do not remember Mighty Taco. I don't know what that is. And I've never had White Castle. We don't have those around here. We didn't have those back in Washington or in Oregon. I had the frozen cheeseburgers with the minced onions. I actually did a review on those. Those were nasty. Ugh. Burger King had nice tacos. You remember the tacos over Jack in the Box? I really liked those. They were pretty greasy, but I really did like those. Carver's Burgers in Midwest are good. Never had one. Right. That's actually, Waka, that's where I first heard about him, because he was suing Rockstar because a likeness of him, which looked very, very similar, was in Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Five Guys. We have one over here. Never eaten there. Way too expensive. You want like friggin' $10 for a single burger or something like that, or more. That's ridiculous. Now it takes 5 guys to buy one burger. There you go. Yeah, they're too expensive. They're ridiculous. Off-brands are just as good. I agree, Eric. A troll on this stream? I don't. You had to ban him at the third. I didn't see it. I did not see it. Did you take care of it, Eric? Because I didn't. I didn't even see it. Yeah, we don't have Jack in the Box down here now, which is kind of a bummer because that would be another good place to do reviews. Eric didn't. I don't know. Maybe my cloud bot caught him. I didn't see anything. Did any of you other guys see anything? As far as a troll on this stream? No. All the better. Didn't see him. Didn't acknowledge him. That's the way it should be. The runny race. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. So not this stream. Okay. Yeah, I've had a number of people, but see the number of people, I weeded out a lot of people and banned them from this channel. And I haven't seen a troll on one of the streams in a very long time because I think I've caught most of them. I'm sure Eric probably did. Yankee in the South. So cringe? Are we talking cringe like Joey? Why is he cringe? Yankee in the South. Okay, I'm going to have to check this guy out now. Not right this second, but I will. Yankee in the South. I wonder where he is in the South. You know? Huh. Wow, you remember that, Eric? Some troll in the Eclipse stream? That was crazy. That was a long time ago. That was friggin' wasn't that a 3-hour stream that we did? Joe is hungry? Not that I know of. I love the sound of crickets when I fall asleep. Sometimes I fall asleep to music. I have one of the best services. Well, to me, the best service that I've ever signed up for is SiriusXM. I listen to it constantly. I listen through it through my Echo, and I listen through it through the website. SiriusXM is wonderful. But I mean, I can bring up stuff in my Echo. I can bring up frog sounds or wind sounds. I don't like wind because that gives me anxiety. But I like water sounds. I love the sound of running water. So like the ocean or a stream or something like that, I can go to sleep to. Fan sound, which is like white noise or brown noise or something like that, I can sleep to. I love that. So yeah, I love going to sleep to nice sound or nice music. 3-hour stream. Yeah, I remember doing that. I don't remember the trolls though. Been sleeping with a fan on. A lot of people do that, Chevy. Yeah, a lot of people do that. So you're not alone sleeping with a fan on in the winter. I used to do that too. Used to love it. I used to, in the winter, I used to have the window open. Back then when it actually got really cold, when I was in Washington and Oregon. But I would sleep with the window open during the winter and just have the bed, the sheets, and the comforter and stuff like that up to my neck. I love feeling it on my face. Whenever I get a rude customer at work, I just think, misery loves company. Yep. So you have to have complete silence when you sleep. No noise. Oh, See, my favorite sound is the ocean and crickets. So either one. Edits out his eating, but leaves his wife shoveling. Oh, so he does it with his wife? Okay, I'll have to check this guy out, Press. Thanks. Earplugs in for dead silence. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've got those big Sony headphones, the noise canceling ones, and that's just for like, you know, sometimes I'll wear it out, like when I'm in stores and stuff like that, when I've just got anxiety going on and I just don't want to hear anybody, and I'll wear those like out in the stores and stuff like that. But if I'm outside enjoying nature and stuff like that, I want to hear the birds. I want to hear the birds. I want to hear the crickets, frogs. I love that kind of sound. I just don't like people. I just don't like people sounds. Yeah, I don't like the rain because that reminds me of a storm. So I don't like rain. I don't like wind. Wind scares the crap out of me now especially now that I'm here, because wind picking up, it just sends my anxiety through the roof. A 3-hour tour on a small boat. No, I haven't, Gilligan. Have you? Well, obviously you got rescued. I do not order food off Amazon. If I order anything, it may be like a type of mystery box or something like that. But I do not order food like from the grocery section. I have an eye mask, and I used to do that before I got my blackout curtains. I've got blackout curtains in my room. It could be sunny in the day, and you can't not see a thing in my bedroom with the blackout curtains. I love those things. Earplugs in the eye mask. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, Psycho. Yeah, I don't like power outages either, because that just means that something's happening, and I don't like my life to be in turmoil of any kind. I'm somebody who likes to have everything in its place every day, doing very similar stuff. Ah, you've got tinnitus. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So what do you usually listen to, Brass? Oh, yeah, there you go, Waka. Sound of the ocean and fresh smell of the sea. Absolutely. I love a good seafood market, too. Going in there and smelling the seafood. That's yummy to me. See, I'm very... what's the word I'm thinking of? I'm someone who is very in tune and very hypersensitive to sounds and smells and yeah, usually sounds and smells. And visually, I love bright stuff. I don't like dark. I don't like dark colors. I mean, that's one thing that the rooms in the house are painted yellow and green and orange, you know, the Caribbean type of colors. I love that. And blue, bright, kind of like aqua blue. I need to paint the office though. But yeah, I'm very in tune, very susceptible to sounds and smells and darkness. I like light. I don't like dark. What's the weirdest animal or a bug? See, we don't have a lot down in here. Now, I love the geckos. The little geckos, I love those guys. They're so fun. And we have them all over the place. but I hate the roaches. The friggin' roaches creep me out. And the roaches down here are just because it's warm weather. It's not because it's dirty or anything like New York or something like that. It's just because of the warm weather. And I don't see those a lot. But when I see one, they creep me the crap out. I don't like those. But up in the Panhandle, we don't have alligators and all kinds of weird bugs like they do further south. Well, see, the blackout curtains pull open. I've got them on like that. So yeah, I mean, I can open them if I want to. But they're also good. I originally got them because I could regulate the light when I'm shooting video, because I don't like making cuts and edits on my videos and having the light change between little takes and stuff like that. It looks very odd. And I don't want to do a lot of color correction. So if I can manage the light just by having lights like I have right here, and having anything during the day just totally blacked out, I've got to regulate the light for a good video. And that's originally what I got them for. Take it back to the 19th century by a power outage. There you go. Oh yeah, 10-hour stream of Star Trek noise, like on the bridge. Yeah, I see those a lot. See, I like the original series bridge sound best, of course. Yeah, thunder and lightning scare the crap out of me. I agree, Eric. Like Rerun, you mean from What's Happening? No, I don't dance like Rerun. I don't dance at all, but I love disco. Disco, I mean, I grew up with disco, so yeah, I love disco. 70s disco. The frogs here, there are these frogs here, Chevy, that sound like robots. They have a really strange sound. They sound like they're mechanical. And I found out that most of the sounds here, when I think I'm hearing crickets, I'm actually hearing the geckos. Or different types of frogs. I mean, we have different types of frogs, of course. But the alien, I call them alien frogs. They sound really mechanical. They're weird. The iguanas would eat my garden. Well, you don't want that. Tiny loves thunder and lightning. Well, maybe you'll get some on your cruise. And then come home and tell us how much you like that. That would scare the crap out of me. Yes, that's it, Bunny. Palmetto bugs. That's exactly what those things are called. Those things, ugh, I hate those things. They're fast, but I'll take a shoe and I'll smash the crap out of those guys. Oh yeah, I like Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry's fun. Oh my gosh, they're hilarious. Candies. Not that much of a candy person anymore. Not that much of a chocolate person anymore. I love Reese's peanut butter cups. I love the Boston baked beans. Those are wonderful. I could eat those all the time. But for regular candy, straight across the board, not that much of a fan anymore. Pimento bugs? Little red things run around? Do I regret not moving to Florida sooner in life? I do. I do, because I've always loved the ocean. I mean, that's one thing that I used to do when I lived over on the West Coast, is I used to go down to the Oregon coast all the time. As you know, if you guys have been around me for a number of decades, you know that my Chaw Man channel, which is called Nerd in Florida now, I have videos of me down at the Oregon coast and doing Oregon coast stuff and showing people around the Oregon coast all the time. Love the Oregon coast. So I've always loved being around the ocean. So yeah, this is the perfect place for me. What'd you say, Psycho? They are watching us? Who's they? Hey, Griffin! How you doing, man? Let me give you a hello from the Stooges.
Hello. 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 Hello.
How you doing, buddy? I haven't played Star Citizen yet. I went in for a little bit, but I think I'm going to have to adjust it because I've got an older video card. We were talking about this earlier. I've only got a 20 instead of a 40, which is what I want. I want a new 40. But you know, since it's in alpha, I'm sure it's not optimized the way it's going to be when it's in full release, whenever century that's in. But I do appreciate it. I want you to know that. You missed the lightning. Well, you can have it, man. You can have all the lightning you want from over here. I don't like it. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it did run, but it to me, it chugged a little bit. It wasn't smooth. So I don't think it's either not optimized as good as it's going to get, or I don't have it, or maybe I have it set too high in the settings, or maybe my card's just not as good. I mean, I can run a lot of things. I can run the new. I've never had trouble running the newer Tomb Raiders, and Prey ran smooth. And the BioShocks all ran smooth, even BioShock Infinite. But this one kind of chugged a little bit. So I'm wondering, I'm not sure what's wrong. I do have it installed on an SSD drive. So it's not on a mechanical drive. So I know that's better. I'll send detail. Oh, are you talking detail? Did you just misspell? I'll send detail. It does that first time you load it in. There's a lot of info. Okay, it gets better after a few logins. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better, and I know what you're talking about because there's a lot of games that I have that have done that. And when it first starts loading stuff and caching stuff and everything, then it does kind of chug and stuff. So maybe I just had to wait it out a little bit further. I haven't gotten to the place where I've gone to my ship yet. Oh yeah, I remember the banana splits. La 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 la. I love the banana splits. I mean, they always remind me of watching the Monkees. In fact, I'm sure they were a direct take because if you look at some of them, they look like the Monkees. See, we don't have gators where I am, Waka. That's further down south, up in the Panhandle. I mean, the only gators I've ever seen is at Zoo World. They have a lot of gators there. In fact, I put up a video. I put up a short. No, actually, it's longer than a short. But I did put that up on I think it's up on the Nerd in Florida channel. So if you go to Nerd in Florida here on YouTube, you'll see that video. And they just have gators laying all over the place. I've never seen one in the wild here. Oh yeah, the Sid and Marty Krofft stuff is fabulous. Friggin' HR Puffin stuff, Lidsville. What else did I like? Sigmund and the Sea Monster was hilarious. There's some that I didn't really care for. I didn't care for Dr. Shrinker. Didn't care for the Lost Saucer. I love Captain Cool and the Kongs. They actually did some good music for 70s type of music. I'm trying to think what else. Those are probably my favorite. Is HR Puffin stuff and Sigmund are my favorite ones. Fleagle then Drooper. I don't know those. Danger Island? I don't know that. Hardly seen gators in residential areas unless you go down the I-75. Interesting. You have a Captain Cool and the Kongs album? That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, they were on American Bandstand. I remember seeing them then. What is something I like, you used to like doing now, you don't like or can't stand doing anymore? I don't think I can't think of anything, Chevy. I mean, because I so love things that I loved as a kid still. That's why I'm still a kid in my head. Only thing is my body's old. But my mind is still like a young kid. I don't think there's anything. I used to draw a lot. I used to do cartoons. And I haven't done that for decades and decades. And I don't really do that much anymore. I don't really read a lot anymore either. I used to read a lot. I used to read entire novels at a sitting. I remember reading Magic, and I remember reading The Shining in one setting. I mean, front to back, one setting. And Shining is a thick book. The Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Sid and Marty were smoking a little something. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when they created Lidsville. Oh my gosh. That is definitely somebody was on LSD for that. But I love Lidsville. I used to have a Lidsville lunchbox, a metal lunchbox when I was a kid. It was Lidsville. Keeping an alligator in the swimming pool? That's crazy. Oh, I bet it is a great album. I wonder if I could find it on Spotify. Or maybe it's here on YouTube. Drainage canals all over South Florida. I'm sure there probably are. I mean, I'm sure that's part of the infrastructure to deal with like hurricanes and tornadoes. I mean, that just makes good sense. Now, I know one of them is on TikTok. And just recently? Okay, I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to look on TikTok because I am following one of them. And I can't remember which one it is. Oh, yeah, Ole Anderson was cool. I liked Arn, though. I love Arn Anderson. Oh, my gosh. So intense. Him and Chris Benoit were two of the most intense wrestlers. I mean, such quick moves, such just intense. I loved Arn in his day. Yeah, I'll look for the album on YouTube. I've seen some stuff on YouTube here from them, so I'll have to see if I can find their album. That's fun. Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. I remember Kurt, he started out here, him and his dad Larry started out in Portland. He used to watch Portland wrestling all the time and go to matches at the Portland Sports Arena. And Kurt started out here in Portland. I remember him as a young kid. Yeah, I remember Brutus. Brutus actually wrestled here under another name. And I'm trying to remember the name. But he did wrestle in Portland. I keep saying here. I mean Portland. But he wrestled in Portland under a different name. God, what was that name? Dizzy Hogan. Dizzy Hogan. That's the name that he wrestled under in Portland. Oh, yeah. Ultimate Warrior was Ultimate Warrior was a whack job. But he seemed to have gotten his grip on something, on life or something, right before he died. Oh, I love Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon. Absolutely. There is no team better. No team better than those two. I loved watching their show that they did. Primetime Wrestling. That's what they did. I loved it just for them. I could have cared less if I ever even saw a match during that show. I just was there for Bobby and Gorilla. The Christmas Creature? I don't remember that. I mean, he was Isaac Yankem. Jimmy Mouthless Sound Heart. Yep, when he managed the Hurt Foundation. The Manatee. See, I haven't seen a manatee yet, Waka. And I've seen videos of them, but I haven't seen one yet. I would love to see a manatee. Yeah, Bobby and Gorilla were awesome. Jimmy Hart. Yeah, and Hulk has a store. I think it's down in Miami. I think his store is down in Miami. Yeah, Jimmy pretty much looks the same. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to have to do the Wheel of Fun and check out. I'm getting pretty hungry myself. And those of you who haven't eaten dinner, I'm sure you're getting pretty hungry too. The Gentrys? Really? I didn't know that. I mean, he wrote a lot of the music for like the wrestling album and stuff like that. The few wrestling albums that they put out. I know that. Yeah, Grilling JR. I love JR. Man, I mean, there's no better. See, as far as a legitimate team, I love Bobby and Gorilla for the comedy stuff. They just played off each other so well. But as far as a legitimate call the moves wrestling team, to me, there was no better than the combination of JR and Tony Schiavone. I loved them. Back in WCW days and World Class, Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. JR's suffering from a lot of stuff right now. He recently got some stitches out. I can't remember why, but he got like a lot of stitches out wrestling recently. Yeah, JR has been there a long time. I didn't care for Jerry because I remember Jerry back in the territory days, back in Memphis and stuff. And he was a legitimate good wrestler. And he was fun to watch. And he was good. And then, just like everybody else, when McMahon called him up to WWE, they made him be a complete fool idiot. And I didn't like that JR. Or I didn't like that Jerry Lawler version of Jerry Lawler. Give me the Memphis wrestling version of Jerry Lawler. All day. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Terry. I know that he was a good wrestler, and once again, he was somebody. I mean, that Red Rooster thing was punishment for something. But you know, Vince is hopefully going to jail for a very long time. But Vince liked to take wrestlers and ridicule them and make fools out of them. He did that with Dusty Rhodes. He did that with the Road Warriors eventually. He did that with Jerry Lawler. He did that with with Terry Taylor. Terry was a legit good wrestler, and they just hosed him. Jim Cornette. I love Jim for his history, for his knowledge. He's just like a walking wrestling encyclopedia. And I love him for that. As far as a person goes, I don't like Jim Cornette. Kevin, you're back. I'm glad you're back, sir. Terry Funk. Terry Funk was a hardcore badass. But I could take or leave him. I think people who do things to cut their career short are kind of stupid. I love Darby Allin, but I think he's a moron because of the chances he takes that he doesn't have to take. Just be able to tell a good story. Same thing with Mick Foley. He's all, he hobbles around, but, friggin' Darby Allin's going to cut his career short if he doesn't end up dying in the ring. Vince and Brock are in trouble. Yep. Oh, yeah, with that creepy mustache. Holy crap, what was he thinking with that dyed black hair? Yeah, Vince needs to do hard time. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Well, Vince did that to everybody. I mean, as far as the promoters, Don Owen of Portland Wrestling was you could talk to any wrestler who had any experience with Don Owen, and they never had a bad word to say about him. He treated wrestlers fairly. He paid them. He was a good guy. I mean, he was cheap, but he was a good guy. I mean, Roddy Piper kept coming back to Portland. I mean, he started out in his younger days in Portland, but he kept coming back to Portland because he had such respect for Don Owen that he would come back to help Don Owen draw better, especially in the latter days of Portland wrestling. But Vince treated all the territories like trash. And see, his dad, Senior, said he would never, ever go against the other promoters. And Vince did just the opposite and ruined the territories. I love the territory days. I wish they were back. Best wrestling time ever. Yeah, Coach was annoying. I liked when they did stuff to humiliate him. And I like WCW. I would still watch WCW over WWE right now any day of the week. And I do sometimes over on Peacock. Yeah, Taz is over in AEW now doing his announcing. I don't think he's that great. Yeah, if he had kept WCW and WWF separate and actually run them right, I knew he was going to destroy them. As soon as I found out he actually bought them and it wasn't a shoot, it wasn't an angle, I knew he was going to destroy it, and he did. And that's why I hated seeing anybody from TNA like Bobby Roode and people like that come actually, AJ Styles has gotten a fair shake, but usually anybody who comes to WWE from another promotion, I know Vince is going to bury him. Hopefully that's over. Hopefully Tripp will treat him better if he stays in Bauer too. So hopefully that'll change. But Bobby Roode, I knew they were going to ruin him. I knew they were going to do bad by Eric Young, and I love Eric Young. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, Moppy with Saturn, that was sad. I love Miss Elizabeth in the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. I think he's almost 80 now. That's fine by me. That guy, what he's done, what he's accused of doing, if he actually did it, which they're pretty certain he did, because I think he's going to plead guilty. I think I heard that. Yeah, he deserves it. Yeah, Al Snow and Head. Yeah, that was pretty weird. That was a pretty weird angle for Al Snow. But I mean, Al Snow is a pretty solid guy. Yes, I agree. Stone Cold turning heel was a bad move. They just made him a fool. I mean, it was silly at times, but it's just like it was more cringy than anything else. I remember when Droz got paralyzed. They called him Puke originally, right? Wasn't it Puke? Because he could actually force himself to puke. Yes. Issue number 1 to 509 of Mad Magazine. That's crazy. Wow. That's impressive. You hated Kurt Angle? Why'd you hate Kurt Angle? I loved Kurt. I love Kurt everywhere. When he was in WWF, when he was in WWE, when he was in TNA. I think Kurt's great. Get a chance to watch all the WWE tributes from wrestlers that passed on YouTube. I remember watching the show after Owen died. Oh my gosh, that tore me up. And after Chris Benoit committed suicide, killed his family, that tore me up. Never got into him for some reason. That's fine. That's good. Yeah, I love Kurt. With his broken freaking neck. That's right. Kurt against Shane. One of the best matches I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Oh, I loved Eddie. Eddie was so wonderful. Oh man, Eddie Guerrero was awesome. Okay, guys, I do have to get out of here. I really do. So let's go ahead and do the wheel. Let me go ahead and bring it up. Okay, there we go. All right, let me go back here. And let's see where OBS. Oh no, I changed it. Okay, let's go ahead and spin it, see what we get. And around she goes. Who we got? Oh, there you go, Eric. We got Carol Burnett. That's right. Looking down at those drop frames, never went anything besides that 118. So YouTube must have burped at us. So that's good. And you guys didn't even notice. And I didn't see anything, so that's good. Okay, so Carol. We're doing Carol tonight. Yay, Carol. Okay, let me go ahead and turn that off. China was weird angle, but it worked. China was... I could take or leave China. I loved original DX with Road Dogg and the Ass Man. Absolutely. When Eddie would do that, he would. Oh yes, that was awesome. Such fun. All right, let me go ahead and go to the sounds here, and let's do Carol. Because she wanted $1 million a year. Is that why she went to TNA? That's crazy. Nobody's worth that. I don't care who you are. All right, here we go.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long.
All right, there we go, Carol. Thank you, Carol. We love you. I do the ear thing, but I've got headphones on. There we go. There's the ear thing for you. Do the Tarzan yell too. All right, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everybody showing up and just getting all the good stuff talked about and kicking back and drinking coffee and getting anxiety off our plates for a while. And Yeah. Yeah, you guys are great. If I have friends, it's you guys. That's for sure. All right, so I'm going to do the end theme. So go get something to eat if you haven't eaten already. It's past 10, so I can't get Popeyes now. So I'm going to have to find something here in the house. I'll be a big dancer after all that food. Yeah, you're going to have to tell us how the... So will you be back by Friday? Next Friday, Tiny? Because it'd be fun to hear about your cruise. I want to hear all about it and all the bands that you saw. McDonald's or Wendy's? I don't want McDonald's. Wendy's I could. I think they have, I don't know if they have anything good right now on Wendy's. Well, I'll have to check. Anyway, it's getting late. I'm getting hungry, so I don't know. Or I could go over to Sonic. Sonic would be close too. Sonic's probably the closest to me. Or Checkers. All right, so I'm going to do the ending. You guys have a freaking awesome one. New video, of course, coming out on Monday. And just keep those notifications on. So anytime I do go live over here or over on Old Nerd Reviews 2, if you're not subscribed over there, it's Old Nerd Reviews 2 TOO. That's where a lot of the gaming takes place. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe over there and put notifications on. And sometime during this week, I may just do an impromptu or may give you a heads up or I don't know. It's just the way I roll, you know? You know what I'm saying? I think that you do. You're working till 11 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad it worked out for you, Gamer Girl. Definitely. Sonic at night. Sonic's kind of a hit and miss, Psycho. Kind of hit and miss. It really depends. I mean, I did not like their onion rings. I did not like their mozzarella sticks. Onion rings were just gross. They were sweet. Onion rings aren't supposed to be sweet. I mean, the onions themselves can be sweet, but not the outer coating. That's not supposed to be sweet. Ugh. Putting a Sonic close to air. Well, hopefully you get a good one. All right, you guys. Love you all. Thanks for coming once again, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Pedro offers you his protection.